All right. Hello, it's Kiki Strickland, the Matchmaker and Dating Coach at kikistrickland.com. I just wanted to, and this happened a few months ago. It is now August, and this happened way back in May, but I'm still seeing different videos, people coming at Vivica Fox. Just Vivica Fox. She's not even the only one who said anything negative about Kevin Samuels on this show. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, you know that Kevin Samuels passed away a few months ago, and you might have been hearing about Vivica making statements about it being karma that he is now dead. And people have come for her, specifically some comedians, some Black male comedians have trashed her on YouTube. And I love Vivica. Vivica has been around for ages, and of course, she's still making her money, still on television, doing her thing. She is in her 50s, late 50s. I think she's almost 60. So obviously, she's still a queen in her own right. But what Kevin Samuels had said about her was that she can't get a man, she can't keep a man, her face is something, just talking about her looks, and that she's childless, and that's why she didn't have any kids, and that was her biggest regret. And she did say something about regretting not having children. She didn't say she couldn't have children. She said she regrets that she didn't have children when she was younger. She was more concerned about her career. And what a career she has had, a wonderful career. If you look at her IMDb page, I mean, you're going to be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling because she's been in so many movies, so many made for television movies. She has a deal with Lifetime, so she's still popping out, multiple projects with them. So kudos to Vivica Fox. Now, let me tell you about what she had said, and I won't play it because it's copyrighted, and I don't know how to get around the copyrights like some YouTubers do. But if you go to Fox Soul, which is the African-American program that that Fox has, Fox Soul, and it's actually titled Marlon Wayans Speaks on Kevin Samuels' Passing. Cocktails with Queens is the name of the segment, or Claudia Jordan. And so it's actually Lisa Ray, Claudia Jordan is the host, Vivica Fox, and Selena Johnson. It's the four of them talking about what Marlon Wayans had to say about Kevin Samuels' passing. And Marlon had said, you know, rest in peace. You helped some people heal, you angered some. So he was being very diplomatic. And so they were talking about that. And that's when Vivica actually said, when karma comes for, for you, it may not be kind. One of the things that Claudia said is that when Kevin Samuels first came out, he was actually speaking about Black men, but nobody was listening then. And he said all kinds of things. And he didn't really gain a following until he started talking about Black women. So he did build and grow his business on speaking negatively about Black women and trying to expose some of the women in a certain category. But anyway, we won't get into that yet. I'll talk about that in another video. But I just wanted to point out that Vivica has done very well in her career. In fact, if you look up net worth, she had double what Kevin Samuels had. And that's not to say anything negative about Kevin Samuels, because his net worth was growing and it was, you know, pretty respectable for a Black man in his field. Now, I believe his field originally was engineering, and how he got into image consulting and then dating coaching, I don't know. But he shouldn't have said anything about Vivica, talked so negatively about Vivica. And of course, having done that, she would have some negative feelings towards him, which was understandable. So what she said, look at it for yourself. Don't just take what other people are saying. I've just told you how to find the actual segment, which shows the entirety. It's only 10 minutes long of what they all said. Claudia, Vivica, Selena, and Lisa Ray. And then judge for yourself. But having said all of that, again, the man has now passed on. I'm hoping that finally this can all be put to rest. Don't let anybody else come up with that same spirit that he had, talking negatively about Black women. It's one thing if you're actually trying to teach and, like Marlon said, provide healing. And it's another thing if you're just dogging people and making fun of them and making entertainment of people's lives. Which is not good. But they all said rest in peace. So they were all trying to be respectful in a sense. But you can't deny the negativity that he put out there. And just because he's dead doesn't mean that you're supposed to gloss over the bad things that people did. You did them, and people will talk about them. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't think that people should be coming for Vivica Fox any longer. It's over and done with. So please, let's let it die. And hopefully all the negativity that Kevin Samuels put out there will also die finally with him. All right, I know you got comments. Go ahead and put them in the comment section below. Don't come for me. But anyway, stay positive. Let me read you the scripture that's actually for today. This is the verse of the day that was sent to me by Bible Gateway. It's 2 Corinthians 7, verse 1. It says, and this is the New International Version, therefore, since we have these promises, dear friends, let us purify ourselves from everything that contaminates body and spirit, perfecting holiness out of reverence for God. So let's do that. Let's purify ourselves from everything that contaminates our bodies and our spirits. And let us perfect holiness out of reverence for the Lord. All right. So I hope you found that helpful. I'll be back with more videos in the near future on dating and relationships. No more about Kevin Samuels. All right. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon and happy dating.